Tuesday, I am fading.
Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon.
Tuesday.
Tuesday's gone with the wind.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. The first trailer for the long-awaited Independence Day sequel, called Independence Day Resurgence, debuted Sunday afternoon. Will Smith won't be back as the lead, but Jeff Goldblum, Bill Pullman, and Vivica A. Fox are returning. Also joining the cast will be the Hunger Games star Liam Hemsworth. Independence Day Resurgence will be in theaters June 24th, 2016. A curious item recently turned up on iOffer.com. Listed for sale is a copy of the Beatles' White Album, allegedly autographed by Charles Manson and members of his family: Susan Atkins, Leslie Van Houten, Charles Tex Watson, and Patricia Krenwinkel. It can be yours for $49,005. The White Album contains the song Helter Skelter, very significant to the whole Manson saga. It's time now for Cultural Sensitivity Theater, where we make sure everything these days is politically correct. Today's topic, Christmas lists.
It's time for Cultural Sensitivity Theater. Today's episode, A Visit from Santa.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Merry non-specific religious holiday! What do you want this year, boys and girls? What do you want this year, boys and girls and transgenders?
Santa, I want a Barbie. Santa, I want a doll that doesn't reinforce gender stereotypes or make me insecure about my body with its unrealistic measurements.
Ho, ho, ho! And what about you, Billy?
I want a football helmet from the Washington Redskins. I want a football helmet with a mascot that doesn't stereotype indigenous peoples heartlessly slaughtered by that bastard Christopher Columbus.
Okay, kids, but only if you've been good. Okay, kids, because who am I as a white Anglo-Saxon male to judge what's right or wrong, since I've been an oppressor and forced my values onto you for over 4 centuries? Ho, 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 ho.
Join us next week on Cultural Sensitivity Theater for a chat with Grandpa about President Obama.
Oh, boy.
The final Republican debate of 2015 goes down tonight. Donald Trump will try not to do anything to sink his numbers, so you can rule out things like logic, reason, and tolerance. In Saudi Arabia, women were allowed to vote for the first time. They immediately voted to ban Donald Trump. Did you know that this year's Christmas will be rare because it will feature a full moon? It reminds me of my favorite Dr. Seuss story, The Werewolf Who Stole Christmas. There's a new air freshener spray that contains the scent of cat's head. Yeah, pair that with your Christmas sweater, and you too can spend the holidays like a postmenopausal woman. A new survey shows that half the tourists who visit Colorado do so because of legalized marijuana. The other half didn't respond to the survey because they were way too stoned. Justin Bieber reportedly invited 4 British girls back to his London hotel room. And it was the most fun night ever, squealed One Direction. Nearly 200 nations signed a historic agreement saying that they would reduce their amount of air pollution. Yes, it's a historic moment because rarely can you get that many nations to agree to lie about the same thing. A North Korean girl band was forced to cancel its tour of China after Chinese media published rumors of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un having an affair with one of the band members. Which answers the question, what's the only thing worse than living in North Korea? In Tisdale, Saskatchewan, a mysterious herd of 100 buffalo has shown up out of nowhere. Now who's laughing at my time machine? And a 1956 Ferrari sold at auction for $28 million. Keep in mind that does include an extra set of floor mats. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out the Being Frank Show Fridays at midnight on CHCH Television Hamilton.